Hello everyone and welcome to today's update video. Today the updated Andalusians are here, so we are going to go ahead and buy a few of them. We are going to buy them, review them, all that fun stuff, everything that comes with them. And then we have a couple little smaller updates that we're going to talk about, but we are going to just hop right into this video and get started. So let's go. Alright, so they should be, and they're right here. Perfect. So here they are, you guys. They are sold at Jorvik stables. They are beautiful. Alright, so let's start buying, pick which one. Let's go over here. Alright, so let's take a look at all the colors. First we got the dapple gray, which is from the original Andalusians. The white gray, again, an original from the Andalusians. We have a black, which again, semi-original. It has more white on the face than the other one. Buckskin, another original color, but again, no white on the legs. The Perlino, which is absolutely stunning. Again, another color taken from the Andalusians. This beautiful bay with a gorgeous blaze. And then we have this dark bay. It technically is a splash, so a bay splash, which I absolutely love. So I think we're going to go ahead and get her first, actually. Alright, so let's take a look at these mane styles. So this is the normal mane. That costs nothing. This is the French braid. This is like a shorter but longer still mane style. It's a little bit more clean cut than this one. It's not as wavy as this one. This one's a little bit more cleaner. You have braids with the tail. Braids with the tail up. Braids with the tail down. Braids with the forelock and tail loose. We have the... oh god, I forget this braid style, but it's really cute. I think it's not a running braid. I'd have to look it up. But then we have the roach style, which actually looks a lot better. When I saw it in the trailer video, I wasn't too impressed by it. So that's the roach style. These braids are really cute. Sometimes it's hit or miss with certain horses, but... this is the braid style with the tail braids. And then we have the short mane style. So now I get to choose which mane style I want for her, because she's the first one I'm getting. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to have like a set mane style. I think I'm just going to keep this mane style, but I am going to take one more look at something. Alright, so for her, I'm actually going to do this mane style for her. I think it looks really nice on her. She's really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring her home. So all my Andalusians are going to be named after Greek things in Greek mythology, not just like the gods and everything, but like places in Greek mythology, and stuff like that, like the beast and everything. Now, I do have some horses, like, outside of this breed that are named after that, but I've kind of just gone with this theme for them because I think it fits. So, let's see. Alright. Alright, so her name is going to be Divine Forest. Once you see her nickname, you'll probably understand why I obviously chose this name. And if you understand Greek mythology, you'll get it even more. But I'm trying to keep their nicknames for the end of this video. Okay, so I did go back and change her mane style to this one. It's just I like the waviness with her more. She looks a little bit more wild to me. That goes with her name, so I am going to go with this mane style instead. So let's go ahead and bring her home. Oh, how Sweet. Okay, first Andalusian is home. Alright, we'll send her to the home stable. Alright, I think we're going to bring home this guy next. This is the dapple buckskin, which I absolutely adore. Alright, so this is going to be a stallion. So I want to look at mane styles for him, because I kind of have a feeling I want to do something a little bit different, but I'm not entirely sure. Kind of play around with my options here. Actually, I really kind of like this mane for him. Let's see. This one or that one? Yeah, I kind of like this one for him. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring him home. He's going to be a stallion. Alright, so this guy is going to be a lion claw. He is so pretty. But you know what? Let me take one more look back at his mane. So I want to see. See, this is what's so hard about having too many mane styles. I really can't choose. You know what? I am actually going to go with this one. Yeah, let's go back with that one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead with Lion Claw and bring him home as well. Alright, and he is home as well. Okay, so next I definitely know I want to bring home this beautiful girl. I think we're either going to do this style or this one. Let me look at this one too. No, I think it's going to be either this one or this one. I think we're going to go with this one for her. Yeah. Alright, so her name, her like SSO name, which is what I'm doing here, is not really pertaining to anything in Greek mythology culture. I mean, her nickname is. But she's actually named after my engagement ring, because she actually looks almost like if I put my engagement ring as a horse, she would be. And my engagement ring is rose gold. Here, I'll put a picture up for you guys to see. But I think she really fits. And I love those. I can't tell if they're green or blue eyes, but obviously we're going to find out. But we're going to go ahead and bring her home. And then I can choose which one I want to bring home next. Which it's a tie between the dapple gray and the bay, so. Alright, here she comes. Alright. Oh, and I love those freckles on her face. Oh, she's so pretty. Alright. Send her home. Alright, so, because I already got a bay one, I think I'm going to go ahead and get the gray. So let's see. In terms of my styles, this one's going to be a stallion. So I'm just kind of playing around and seeing what I can do kind of mane style wise here. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and go with this one though, maybe? I don't know. Like, the short one's really cute. But it's like, there's so many options. What do you go with? Alright, so I'm actually doing something a little bit different. I'm going to go with this mane style, actually. I normally really don't go for braids, but I think he looks better in this than this mane style for him. So I'm going to go with this style. And I am set on this one, though. I should say that. I know I went back and changed it with the other first two. Alright, so in terms of names, I'm going to kind of play around, because the name I have chosen was okay, but I I think he's something a little bit different. So I'm going to play around a bit. Okay, so I have the name Iron Conqueror. I think this is a better fit for him. So we are going to go ahead and bring him home as well. And then we can go check out our horses and figure out which one I'm going to train, even though I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm going to want to train first. But let's go ahead and bring him home. Alright, you guys, so here they are. And as you can see, I redid my home stable for spooky season. I'm also moved to Golden Hills Valley now. I have a video on that that I will publish at the end of this video. But this is the beautiful Bay Splash, which I absolutely love her so much. Love that dark color, some of the mapping on the face, those blue eyes. Ugh. Yeah, I'm very happy to have her, and ironically, her nickname is after a band. Well, not really a band, it's more so an album of a band, but we'll get to that later. So that is Divine Forest. And then we have Lion Claw. He is beautiful. I love this golden buckskin color. Love the mapping on the little ear tip mapping on the ears. The little... I forget the name of it, so don't at me. But if you do know what it's called, please let me know. I think it's primitive markings, but I don't think so. But anyway, back to him and his beautiful dapples that he has. Gorgeous. I wish he had more white on the legs, but with his beautiful face marking and golden brown eyes, it's fine. It's okay. I can accept that. And this is Rose Gold, who is named after my engagement ring. She is super pretty. I wish she kind of had dapples, kind of like the Jorvik Andalusian did. But those beautiful light green eyes are just so stunning. Oh, she's beautiful. And that face and those freckles, like, are you kidding me? And the darker spots on her ears, maybe that's what it's called. I have no idea. But she's really pretty. And then finally, we have Iron Conqueror. He is beautiful. He has a nice big white blaze, I can tell from, even though it's graying out, which I do love my chrome, if you guys know me. And he's pretty much the same, like, old, graying, like, rose gold dapple kind of color, which I love. Love all the details in his legs and his markings. He is awesome. So Star Stable, you did a really good job with these horses so far. I am impressed, coat color wise. So now I just gotta pick one to ride, and we can get started with that. Alright, so this is the one I decided I am going to be training. So we are going to do some clothing here. So we have the Fiera set. Now, I'm not going to just buy these items outright. Not because I don't want them, there's just other things I want in game that I'd rather focus my shillings towards. Alright, so this is the Fiera set, and I want to show you guys we actually have our first kind of like half pads there, which are really cool. So I think the black and gold is definitely my favorite. Love those big carnations. Those are really cool. I mean, I don't know if they're carnations, but they awfully look like carnations. Alright. And this is the Amazona set with the little half pad there, which is very cool. But yeah, I think the Fiera set is my favorite out of both of them. Yeah, it's a half pad. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to find out. I'm like, I think it's a half pad, but I'm not sure. So let me know if this is a set you guys are getting, or even the Fiera set. But I am going to wait on these sets because there's other things I want in game more so than this. Alright, you guys, so we are here at the Club Riding Hall. We are going to go ahead and take a look at all of the tack first for these horses, at least like the tack styles that we currently have in game for the new Andalusians, and just see how they look in different styles of tack. I have like some halters and like the Jorvik Wild masks and whatnot we are going to check out. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is a halter. This is what the halter looks like on them. Looks very good. Not seeing any imperfections, so everything looks good there. So this is interesting. Apparently I can't use the masks or anything, because it says they're not retrofitted for that. Now that's interesting, because all new breeds are supposed to be retrofitted for the new stuff, so that's quite interesting indeed. Alright, well I guess we're just going to have to skip that then. Alright, so we have a tack set here. This is the... Alright, so we have a tack set here. This is the Ivory Sun set. That's from the Equestrian Festival. So I figured that would look nice on her, and it does. So far everything looks good. I'm not seeing any imperfections. Of course, like, the saddlebag doesn't match, but I was just trying to find, like, a close enough match that it would work. So, that's what the dressage set looks like. Alright, so this is an English set. This is the Cozy Sage set. However, the saddle pad is a bit different. It's from, again, the Equestrian Festival. So, this is what she looks like. Oh, wait. Wrong saddlebag, so I went and grabbed that, the correct saddlebag. But I figured just to show off this pad and what they would look like in the show jumping tack, or eventing tack, whatever you want to call it, really. Alright, so this is the Iberian saddle. I just picked some random things that I thought would look nice with it, like the unicorn bridle, something just a little bit different. And of course I chose like the little lavender main bridle little set. So I figured just kind of be fun to show off some different styles of tack, because if I had time to go over like every single bridle, we'd be here till next Christmas. So that's what the Iberian set looks like, and they look great. Alright, so this is the Mississippi Miss set from this year's Western Camp, which is one of my absolute favorite Western sets. And they look fantastic in Western. So, I think they look good in everything so far. I have no complaints. Nothing looks like too big or too small. So far, we're doing pretty good. Alright, so this is the Gacho set, which is a set I'm going to be riding in. So, looks pretty good. I just picked a random saddlebag and the Cantarella little bridle feather and tail feather. So, we are going to go ahead and ride her, but I think they look great in everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. They look great and fantastic, so all good things. Alright, you guys, so right now we're looking at their idle animations. We looked at their tack. I think they look fantastic in everything, which is great. So right now we're just kind of taking a look at their idle animations and whatnot, even though we've kind of seen a lot with spoilers and the trailer, but I'm just letting this play through a little bit, and then we can actually look at their animations, and I can give my review from there. So let's go ahead. And I think we've pretty much seen everything there is to see with them. Alright, so now we are at a walk. It's a nice working walk, a little uphill. The head's not too high, it's a nice working head. So, like that the front legs get a little lift, that's very nice to see. so I have no problems with that. Alright, so the trot looks very nice. Very, what's the word? It's very, how do I put it? It's very forward, lots of leg action. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not something I'm used to, but obviously the front legs go pretty up decently high. Not like as high as I thought they would go, but I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Looks good to me. Alright, so now we're working on the canter. So, very nice. Nice working canter. Again, very uphill. But I don't have problems with this canter at all. Except, obviously the front and the back leg motions look a little bit off. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my eyes doing it. It's very possible. But, I mean, aside from that, they look really good so far. So I'm not really going to give that too much the wear of thought. But obviously I do have to add that into the review itself. Alright, so now we're looking at the gallop, slow gallop, whatever you want to call it. It's a nice working gallop, again, uphill, what I would kind of expect from the Andalusian to begin with. Very warhorse-like, I will say. But these are the horses of kings, so it makes sense. And the fast gallop, I actually really like. I think this is my favorite animation so far with them, is the fast gallop. Alright, so let's go back down to a trot to take a look at these jumps. Right about here. Alright. So the jump looks okay. I mean, whenever it's at like a trot or a canter, it's always going to be a bit weird. I find it always looks better at like a full gallop or the fast gallop. Slow gallop, fast gallop, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, at like the full gallop, it looks a lot better. I mean, it's not terrible. Is it a little bit odd? Yeah, but it's not like the worst thing in the world that I've seen. Alright, let's see this sliding stop. Very nice. Let's see it at full speed in the other direction. Nice. Alright, see the backup. Simple enough. Alright, so there's that. Let's see the rear. I like how they stay in the air a little bit. That's very nice. I like our character actually like is more animated with the horse. See. Like how our character smiles and looks at their horse proudly. That's really cool. I'm glad we're seeing that more in terms of horses. And we haven't even gotten to the special animations yet, but we're about to. Alright, so to do the special gate, you have to reach level 7. And you're walking, you press shift. And either the arrow button or the W button. So this is the passage gate. I can't word today, people. But this is how they look, and they look great. Nothing too overbearing. Doesn't look like the horse is being abused. Because I know that's a big thing with all of us. But it looks very effortless. So I like it. And again, like I said, I love how our character gets more into it. So that's really cool. Alright, so to do the special trick animation, all we do is at a standstill, press spacebar. And our character lifts up her arms for each leg that goes up. They look really good. Alright, let's try it from this way now. Oh, and we even talked to him. Oh, that's great. We even talked to our horse. That's fantastic. Okay, Star Stable. I see what you're doing here. That is awesome. Okay. Cool. Very cool. I think that's everything to check out with these guys. Alright, you guys. So that is pretty much it for the Andalusians. So what do I think of them? I think they turned out fantastic. They are absolutely stunning. I think Star Stable did a wonderful job. So with all their animations together, because some are a little bit off and a little wonky, I am deciding to give them a 4.5 stars. I think that's a pretty good rating, considering these horses are just very well put together and very well nice. Some of the animations are just a little bit but you know what? I really don't think that takes too much away from the beauty of them. So I am giving them 4.5 stars. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much it for the Andalusian review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you guys bought an Andalusian and which one did you buy. I went and got these 4 beauties, and I'm very happy with my selection of them. They are gorgeous, so I am quite happy how they all turned out. They all look great, so very, very happy with that. Yep, so it is 9 o'clock server. Your actual, server time, not your actual, clock on wherever you live. It is actually depending on your server time. So that is great. I'm definitely going to be using that to my advantage from September 10th, which is today, till the 13th. So that would be Saturday. So, all good things to know. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know again what you guys think of the Andalusians. Which ones did you buy, if you bought any? My Andalusians are being named after different things in Greek mythology, being places, myths, the gods, beasts, whatever you want to call it. So, but yeah, that is pretty much it from me, you guys. So, as always, remember to keep positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!